We got these big bags of cat food, and the problem is once you open them up, they don't last. We just have one cat, and this cat food's kind of healthy, so it doesn't have a lot of grease in it, so they get really stale. After a few weeks, it starts to get stale, and our cat's kind of finicky, and he won't eat it. We used to buy the smaller bags, but it's hard to find them. All we can get is these big bags. So we're going to use our Bonsenkitchen sealer, but we're not going to put it in bags. We're going to put it in jars. And then there's a hose that comes with it so that we can suck the air out of there and keep them fresh inside the jars, and then it'll be ready to go. This is about, he can eat about that much in a week or so. So it's nice just to put these in jars and seal them to keep them fresh. And then in about a month, he'll still have some fresh cat food to eat, and we won't have as much waste. Because if we just put it in these bags like this, in about a month, we'll put some on his plate and he won't even eat it. So it's just kind of a waste. So we're gonna go ahead and put the stuff in the jars and seal it up, and I'll show you how it all works. The stuff can be kind of messy, so I got one of these little funnels for canning. We'll go ahead and use that to dump it in there. You can use it with the small jars or with the big jars. There's two different sizes here for the vacuum, so that's cool. Looks like our cat's real interested in what's going on here. He's like, "Is it time to eat?" You're being a good kitty. Don't get on the table and mess with any of this. I gotta seal it up for you. He's a real character. We used to leave these in the pantry. We had an unopened bag we left in the pantry, and he clawed a hole in the bottom and chewed it to eat it up, and we didn't realize it. And then when we went to give it to him, when we opened the bag and went to give it to him, he wouldn't eat it because it was all stale. So yeah, he didn't realize what he was doing, I guess. Cats kind of like to get into stuff and tear it up. They kind of think that's fun, I guess. All right, let's get, looks like we got a little more left in here. We'll get one more jar out. We don't have a whole lot of jars left, so I'll have to use some of these small ones. My wife used the big jars for our jalapenos. She canned up a bunch of jalapenos, so we'll have to use a few little ones. But little ones work just fine. Don't want to overfill it. You want the lid to still be able to fit on there. So this is the Bonsenkitchen VS2000. It is a sealer and a suction. It does seal and suction. It's a vacuum suction and a heat sealer. We're not going to use the heat sealer. We're just going to be using the suction. There's a hole right here you can do for the jar. You just put this hose in there. Both sides are the same, so it doesn't matter what size you use. And then you put the other one in the top of the canning lid, or canning suction. That just pops in there good. This does come out pretty easy, so make sure it's in there real good. So you want to make sure you take this part out here, and then you want to make sure you shut it down all the way so that it's nice and tight, and then you hit the accessory button there. This is the accessory here, and then you just put this on here like that, and then you hit the accessory button until it's done. You Can shake it up a little bit to get the air out. Seems to be taking a while. Probably doing something wrong. All right, that's gonna be good enough. I don't got the patience to do this anymore. Yeah, it never even sealed. So we were doing something wrong. Definitely doing something wrong. We're just wasting our time. Maybe we just didn't put it on all the way. You know, I probably didn't push the lid down far enough. All right, we'll try again. Well, I didn't take nearly as long. All right, let's see if it worked. All right, so lesson is, if it takes more than a minute, you're probably doing it wrong. So we'll try again on this one here. I think maybe put this on first. I think that's it. You put it on first before you put the hose in there. And now we got a nice good seal on here. I felt it suck all the way down. Now we'll put this in. Then turn it on. And then we'll try this thing again here. And we're gonna pinch the edge there. Oh yeah, see how much quicker that was? So that's the key, is you push this down before you put that in. And then the key on here is you pinch this. You pinch your edge now, releasing it will be the tough part. You got a nice, good seal here, but can I take this out without putting more air in? Yeah, it looks like some air got in there, so that didn't quite work. All right, so we'll take this off here. So that was the trick. There's one more thing here I realized. This little piece of cardboard here has some writing on it, and it says, remove the paper card when in use and return it when not in use. So let's make sure we do that here. We don't want to store it closed like this. We're going to pop it up, put the card back in, and then we're going to store it like that. It's not going to close all the way. I guess that protects everything in storage. I don't know, maybe this can get sticky or stick to this, can damage the seals up there if they're compressed too much. So this probably just protects all that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this thing away for now. And then I'll practice on sealing some more things, and I'll make some more videos about it and let you know how it goes. All right.